Does it mean that you have to do only content that is about the specific thing that you're selling that people are searching for? Of course not. Like, you want to have at some point also leverage in for people who are just discovering your services. So Google is talking about the see, think, do, and care framework. So the C framework is essentially the broadest audience that you can attract. So this is like the entertainment content, like people who are not familiar with your product, they are not familiar with your solution. They just know that they really are interested in a certain topic. So, for example, it might be the best way to grow on YouTube. So I know that I want to grow on YouTube, but I don't know how. And they see a video like the best way to grow on YouTube in 2026. Super broad. You can't really tell what the video is about. And if I'm kind of like in this mindset of like, yeah, actually that sounds interesting, I might click on the video. Those type of videos will get a lot of views. That's kind of like because it's broad. But then you go into more specific things like how can I improve my intro, right? That's kind of like something that, well, I'm publishing videos already, like this guy said in this video about how to grow on YouTube in 2026, but I'm not getting any views. Like I have a low view count and stuff like that. So it's kind of like you're stuck in a low. So then I'm going to research more of like how can I improve? What are some metric that I should take care of? Take a look at or in YouTube Studio, right? So that's very specific. So this is kind of like in the think and do phase where it's like, you will not attract as many people as you do with the broad content. But it's a great way to think of it as a funnel. So you have a mix of things. So you publish one video on that on in the broad category, then you create another video that is like essentially for more targeted people who might buy your services. So you might say, hey, by the way, you have an intro. The intro should be structured like this. And if you want to, I do have service like video editing services, and we can help you. We can help you out with structuring the intro in a better way. Not necessarily like the best strategy. Some people might click on like book a calendar in like book a meeting with me and stuff like that. Maybe a different strategy might be here's a list of 20 proven hooks, and then they download it in exchange for an email address, and then you reach out to them, you curate them, you deplatform them essentially from YouTube.
So you put them like in an email dripping list, and then you continue the relationship. So it's essentially like a lead generation that starts with a
Exactly.
video, and then you make them click in there, download the resource, whatever, or use the custom GPT they may create. Meanwhile, they are already kind of in your own platform. Because it's funny that you talk about that, because when we talk about LinkedIn, when we talk about YouTube or TikTok, we are at the mercy of these platforms. Because if someone
Exactly.
or tomorrow they the AI that they use behind the scenes decides to kind of cut you off, I've heard of people that are like they lost everything. Suddenly, you lose your business from one day to the other, right?
Yeah, that's why I kind of like the idea of building a business around YouTube, like using YouTube as the platform, but then bring them to your business in a way. Find the right leads. So give them something, give them value in exchange for your email address. This is this is the price they pay to get your freebie essentially. It might be a custom GPT. It might be anything that is valuable. Like recently, probably those PDF downloads aren't as attractive anymore as some other options. It might be a 3-day video course. It might be even like I've seen people in the video editing space. They also sell lots. So things that you can apply in editing for as little as like $5, $10, something like very small amounts. You can do go direct with the sales if it's like a low ticket thing. But if you have a more expensive service at the back end, you should definitely try to qualify them in a way, and start with a lead magnet. There are lots of ways of how to capture people's email address or contact details.